that we are the black ones, that we are the evil ones, that we are that we are Negroes, that we are niggers. However, I will and we must admit that there are niggers amongst us as well, and it is by their fruit that you shall know them. So when you see people, highly melanated skin tone people, when you see people looking like us, performing all sorts of evil acts, deceiving their own people, lying to them, robbing, raping, killing, maiming, mistreating women and children, you name it, you know that's a nigger. Evil ones, nigger. They are among us as well. They are among every race. So the word nigger is not and should not be confined to just, as I said before, people of African descent. Don't be deceived. Release yourself from that curse of that ignorance. Start applying your mental capabilities. Don't be carried away by those who you see on TV because they have their big names and they're making money. They haven't arrived anywhere because they're not going anywhere. They don't have their name or their pictures on the niggers, the true niggers prophet, the true niggers God and almighty dollar. Please remember, don't be deceived. Check out the word nigger. Check out these words and listen to these presentations and research them for yourself and release yourself from that curse. Now, question number 6. Can a person or can people be falsely and erroneously called a nigger or niggers? And I said for sure, yes. Question number 7. And is it fair, reasonable and just to call, label, name or profile an entire race of people niggers on the basis of their skin complexion and their place and from their place of origins, etc.? And I said, of course not. It is not fair. It is unjust. It has always, and it still boggles my mind, that of the thousands, if not tens of thousands of nouns and noun phrases, adjectives and adjectival phrases that are in the English language, that we can knowably and intelligently choose from, the 4 that these people are laying claims to and are trying to copyright for themselves are the words black, blackness, nigger, and Negroes, along with all their variants and equivalent. You have people claiming that the word belonged to them and blah, blah, blah. I think that as a people of highly melaninated or melanin skin tone people, of African descent or African ancestry, and particularly those of us that are the direct descendants of the victims of European transatlantic slave trade, we can and we must do much better than that. We cannot and we should not continue to be or to act like a race of fools that are hanging on to some of the words, the worst words I might add, the worst adjectives and adjectival phrases and nouns in the English language that our European Caucasian slave masters and brutes in much scorn and great contempt gave to our ancestors. Why are we still trying to hang on to those things, to those words? Black, niggers, etc. At the bare minimum, I think, we now owe it to our ancestors and the memory of their names, especially to our ancestors who have paid with their lives, thereby making the ultimate sacrifice so that we can, or so that we could survive. And in their name, we may or we can reclaim our natural, native, earthly human status. Remember that our basic common sense or basic logic should tell us that if our ancestors, slave masters, were deceptive, abusive, destructive, corrosive, oppressive, you name it, then their language, which is their medium of communicating their true nature and characteristics, would no doubt be the same as they are, as they were. And I said before, remember, that their descendants has inherited and is practicing their father's religion and their father's everything, the faith of their fathers. Don't take that thing for lightly. For as long as we have to continue using our ancestors' slave masters and oppressors' language, yes, and in this particular case I'm talking about the English language, or any version of our ancestors' slave masters' English language, that their heirs and successors has so proudly inherited and are continuing to use in the name of their ancestors to con and control us. Their inheritance. Don't be deceived. We are their inheritance as well. Don't be deceived, but we'll talk about that another time. So we are their inheritance today. Then we must and we should choose to use the words within the English language that truly and best represent us for who and what we are. We are the natural, native, earthly humans. This is the end of this presentation. So please join me in my upcoming presentation titled Bad Words versus Good Words. I am the Mystic Philosopher. Remember, all your comments and feedback are welcome, and thanks for watching.